ordered some ball joints. I've got them right here. They're made from by Synergy. And got them here. Don't have, I'm recording on my GoPro, so I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but they're in the package here. I got the upper and the lower ones. We got the tools. We're renting the tools to install them. Got new brake pads I'm putting on my Jeep. And yeah, so here we go. I'm going to take you along with us. Well, now I see what they're talking about, that cotter pin. They said to replace those pins too. Put a new pin in it.
I actually can't get that one out.
I probably could.
Alright.
Yeah, I just cleaned out a bunch of beach sand that was in there too. A lot of beach sand. Little Pink's off-roading days might be done. She might have to retire. She might have to become a mall crawler. I guess because she's a pretty old girl. 2010. She's 9 years old. I guess stuff's gonna happen to her. Being 9. Gotta start changing out some parts.
I thought this only took 21 minutes.
If you know where all your tools are.
You know what you're doing, right?
And yeah, and if you know what you're doing. There we go.
Like this is gonna drop.
You want me to hold it?
Yeah, if you can.
All right, hang on a second. Let me come around. As long as it doesn't fly and hit me. Oh, nice.
Okay, it's getting loose.
Yep, I got it.
Any second now.
Oh, nice. And I hit my forehead on the bumper. Can't you just leave it go down?
Well, I don't know if it's going to be in the way from doing this bottom one.
Well, we're gonna take that piece off first, right? How's that feel?
See your play?
Oh yeah, I can hear it knocking.
Can you hear me knocking?
Taking the cotter pin out. Do we have any new ones?
Nope.
Oh boy. No, not like that, not like that.
I have to get the head out of it out first. Excuse me. The head wasn't even out far enough to me to get this
Hey, I
on
watched
here.
the YouTube videos. YouTube videos don't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah, of course. You know how many times I tried it with that? I couldn't get it out. Because I wanted to tighten this to see if it
Yeah.
made a difference and maybe it loosened up.
Yeah.
I couldn't. That's why this is all bent funky.
Well, when
I even tried to loosen the nut to get it out. I couldn't get it out.
when I replace that bar, we'll fix that. You sure you don't want that stool to sit on?
No, thought you were using it.
I was going to.
I might need it here in a minute. Okay, Mrs. Smarty Pants, how do I tap this one out?
The same way.
I can't get to it. Lucky I was able to push it out.
Got that WD-40. You gotta squeeze it together. There you go. See? Even though I'm not doing the work, I know how to do it.
Okay. Sure, watch me not have the size nut for this.
Oh. Okay, we got that off. What is that called?
You clean this out of here?
Yeah.
There's still...
Yeah.
I had that thing with the washer on
What
the
is
end of
this
it.
thing called that we just took off?
The hub assembly?
There's my bad boys right there.
Okay.
The upper ball joint, and that's the lower ball joint right there. Those are the culprits like we gotta remove and replace. We got this fancy set here that we just rented from, what is it, AutoZone? Discount Auto? Advanced Auto. And we're able to rent it for 45 days. And then when you return it, you get your money back. So that's a pretty cool idea. Woohoo, I'm getting excited. Well, I'm glad you know what you're doing.
I don't want to hit your thing up here.
Ow, yep.
Huh?
Gotta keep it straight. Look at that golf cart, that was huge. Okay, don't wrench down on it right now. Look at, this is crooked here. It's okay, we can fix that. Are you tightening it or loosen it? Actually, it looks like it's coming through already.
I should have put a shorter one on here because I don't like this close to this. If this thing pops, it's gonna dent that.
What, put a shorter one of these?
Yeah,
Well, we got some short ones here.
but the top hole.
But it's bringing it upward, isn't it? Isn't it bringing upward? That's why you got the bigger one.
Yeah.
That's why you can't use the shorter one.
I feel something.
Yeah, I see it pushing up. It's going. There it goes. It's going. Do you feel it getting looser? Yeah. Yay, there we go. We got the top one out. Let's watch those parts don't go flying all over. You want me to hold on to something? hold on. Let me hold on to this. Look at that.
Okay, we'll get the other one out. We'll clean them up.
Yep, now we gotta get the bottom one out.
Top one.
Top one's out. Awesome. Okay, there you go.
All right, we're pushing the lower ball
There we
joint out.
go. Look at that.
So we got the lower out.
Got the top and we got the lower out. Oh, thank God.
It was rough. I had to heat it up a little bit. But
yeah, careful, it might be hot. You got to remember to take the rubber boot off. I'll show
yes,
you guys on the
collar.
next one.
It's got a collar on the bottom.
Yep. Jesus. When we do the other side, we'll show you the how you take the boot off and that. Did you wipe it down inside?
Yeah, I'm gonna put never sees on it.
Oh, you have some? That's the bottom. All right, guys, we got these two on. We got the top ball joint, the bottom ball joint. We got this. What is this called, babe?
The steering.
He's concentrating and reading his paperwork over here. What is this called?
The steering hub.
The steering hub?
I don't know what's called.
He doesn't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called, but this
we know what it's called.
doohickey.
I'm just trying to. Getting tired now.
All right, so we got that on there. Don't forget to put this thing here on, like we almost forgot, but then I reminded him that that goes on there. So now we got to go ahead and torque the bottom bolt right there at 80 foot-pounds and the top one up here to 75 foot-pounds. And then once you do that, you put the cotter pins in there, you bend them to where they got to go, and you're all set to put everything together. All right, we'll meet you on the other side because we got to do the other side now. See you in a bit.
Lug nuts off, tire off. Did you give me the white soapstone?
Yep, hold on a second. Here's the rags. Where is it?
Probably on the
Oh, I
top.
got it, I found it.
I just want to mark this so I can put this back.
Soapstone that we use to mark the rim so we know where the
Yeah,
lock.
Because the tires were trued on the vehicle, they were actually shaved. So we always mark them when we take them off where they need to go back. Where the locks go, because they were balanced with the tire and wheel on the vehicle. Out now. But don't just think that your lug nuts are going to center the wheel to the hub. Not true. This has to be tight around this flange on the hub. If not, this is not going to balance it to the hub. You got to have a center ring made so the inside of the rim fits tight around the hub. Because we made that mistake before and the tires were out of balance, and that was the reason why. I assumed that the lug nuts would center the tire, but it's not necessarily the case.
Let me see the ring.
I can't get it out of the cup right now, but it's inside the cup.
Okay.
They get stuck in the cup, and I got to kind of beat them out. So I don't.
Yeah, you can leave it in there.
I really don't want to do it, but it's a.
Yeah.
They cost about $100, but at least the rim is true to the hub.
Yeah, and they're also custom made to your type of Jeep that
Yeah, they need to be measured. A tire guy can measure how big they need to be made.
the dimensions of it. Extremely handy to have.
Alright, your brakes are a little bit more worn on this side. Still 50%, but we're going to change them out anyway.
Here guys, I'll show you the gap that I've got on the passenger side. It's actually worse on the passenger side than it was on the driver's side.
You could actually see that the bottom of the wheel was kicked out away from the vehicle. You can actually see it was starting to change where it wasn't perpendicular with the back tire. You could see the bottom of the tire.
Yeah, it wasn't like
out.
what, 90 degree?
Yeah, you could actually see it that it was getting worse. So just because you're seeing that, the bottom ball joint may even be worse.
It might be worse, yeah.
So
actually, you know what? I can see it from here. Let me set you guys up so you can see it here. I got you on a tripod, so let me get this in, and then I'll get a closer picture for you guys to see what it looks like. And you can actually, sorry for the bounciness, but you can probably actually see that it has either a bigger gap on the bottom one compared to the top. I don't know if it's because of the weight of it, but can you see it? I don't know if I can get in there. Pretty good, because I got you guys on a tripod. Let's see if I can keep it still here. That's right there. There, now you could probably see the gap. There it is there. So that actually is a bigger gap than what I have on top. Wow. Okay, so that's why we got to change out my ball joints.
I'm sticking my boot on top of this.
Yeah. Yeah, he stuck his boot on top of that. The jack handle. So he's not hitting his head on it. But yeah, so we're going to change out my brake pads as well. And eventually I'm going to swap this out too. So I'll see what it's like after we do the ball joints on this side. And the brakes on this side. Okay guys, we're going to a little bit of a commercial to this Bang drink. Amazing drink. It's Rainbow Unicorn. It is, what's that? No, it's not going to come off. There it goes. Zoom in so you can see it.
Okay.
Here it is. Top one is out.
Okay. There's a little bit of rust in there. Okay.
Okay, now we got to do the bottom one.
Yep.
Let me angle you guys down so you can see the bottom one. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that one.
We're good. It was just
That one's
side.
a good one.
It was just that side.
Here, I'll show you guys what happened to my driver's side.
It was able to go this way,
Yeah.
but it was locked solid this way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean solid. It would take, I'd have to stand on the one end, she'd have to pull it for it to finally make its way over a little bit.
Yeah.
So I just kept spraying it with WD-40. I just kind of pried the seal away a little bit. Kept spraying it, and finally it just, now that side works like this.
Yeah.
We thought we thought maybe it was a bent axle because the way it was shimmying when we made a turn. I thought maybe the locker was giving us an issue, which I kind of thought that it wasn't the locker because I know.
I gotta buy that seal thing, that rubber thing that I saw on Amazon to put in there. Oh, you did get the ring out. You got it out with the vacuum? So what he had done was clean out the holes, make sure that there is no dirt or rust in there, and he put a little bit of grease inside the hole. And he's going to go ahead and install the bottom ball joint first, and then the top one. And then what you guys got to do is try to figure out the configuration of what you're going to use to help press it in. And was it the part where you grease it up has to be on the towards the outside or something?
The grease fitting where it goes forward. If you buy the greasable new ball joints, these are
Synergy
greasable ball joints. So hopefully they'll last
a long time.
long time.
Yeah. Hopefully my lifetime. Our lifetime. Actually even got some, they gave me some stickers, guys. Look at that. Not sponsored by Synergy.
Yeah, we didn't want to forget that. So that's our bottom configuration. We can do the tapered on the top.
Yeah.
I did the tapered with the flat. I don't remember now.
Hey, Gail. Here's our friend, Gail.
You taking pictures of them working just to prove you did something?
Gail, say hi to my friends on YouTube.
Hello.
This is Gail, one of our friends in the neighborhood here.
Hey, Gail.
Problem.
Ball joints.
Yeah.
Well, all the off-road stuff.
All the climbing on the cars. We're putting the bottom ball joint on. You just got to figure out what combination you're going to use. Put the pipe on there, get you some leverage.
Don't.
Yep, it's going up. It is going up. Yep, keep going. I think my finger actually have to.
You know?
Yeah.
Because they got a road going behind their house.
Yeah. So you put the boot back on, you put the O-ring back in it.
Good to go.
You already put the O-ring in?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
put
okay.
O-ring on the...
Awesome. And now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing to the top one. Just the one on the top is going to come in from the top. I'll unplug the vacuum. Don't need the vacuum no more, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, so now we got to torque the bottom ball joint to 80 foot-pounds and the top one to 75.
And then we check where the cotter pin hole is.
Yep, and I can
We gotta go just
a little
never
bit more.
never back off on it. Go tighten into the next till you can get the hole.
There it is. Nice clean hole through there. Yep.
Don't
That's
don't
it.
back off on the nut. Always go tighter if you have to.
Yeah.
In this case, anyway. Okay, that's that one.
Okay, now we got to do the top one. Awesome.
Cotter pin hole right there.
You can see it?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Nice and tight.
That all.
And you're putting grease on there?
Stick a little grease in here. I use Never Seas on the other side. I just use grease on this.
Okay.
Okay. We gotta do our little wire deal here.
Speed sensor wire.
Speed sensor wire. Cleaning fingerprints and oil off the brake rotor.